You press a button in a forest in Maine and your voice pops out of a speaker in a garage in California. That sounds like something from a spy movie. It feels like a high-end military operation. We are seeing these ads everywhere lately for a gadget called Rapid Radios. They claim to offer unlimited range. They say there are no monthly fees and no contracts. It sounds like the ultimate solution for families or people who want to be prepared. But let's pull back the curtain on how this actually works. These are not your standard walkie-talkies. Most traditional radios use radio waves to talk directly to each other. Those have a very limited range. Hills and buildings always get in the way. Rapid Radios is doing something completely different. They are using the cellular network. Think of it like a cell phone that looks and acts like a radio. It uses push-to-talk technology over a data connection. This explains why they can claim nationwide coverage. If you have a signal on your phone, these radios will likely work. The company behind them is not some fly-by-night operation that popped up yesterday. They have been around since 2013. They are based right in Michigan. That gives them more credibility than a lot of the random brands you see on social media. They provide a real phone number. They offer email support too. People on review sites actually seem to like the hardware. They say the audio is crisp. They say the setup is a breeze. However, there is a catch that has some people feeling frustrated. The marketing says no monthly fees. That is technically true, but it is not the whole story. You get your first year of service for free when you buy the device. After that first year ends, you have to pay a fee. It is about $50 a year per radio. This keeps that connection alive. The company says this is an optional renewal. It is not a forced contract. But if you do not pay it, your long-distance radio becomes a paperweight. Some customers felt this was hidden in the fine print. You need to be aware of that cost before you spend your cash. Then there's the big question of emergency preparedness. The ads lean heavily on the idea of being ready for anything. But remember, these rely on cell towers. If a massive storm knocks out the towers, these radios will stop working. They are just like your smartphone in that way. If you live in a deep valley or a mountainous area with zero cell service, these will not help you much. They are not magic. They are tools that depend on existing infrastructure. If you understand those limits, they are a solid choice. They offer encrypted communication. This is great for privacy. They are much easier to use than complex ham radios. You just turn them on and talk. Just make sure you check the coverage maps in your area first. If you have good cell service, you might love the convenience. You can talk across the country with one click. It is a legitimate product with a real company standing behind it. Just do not expect it to work in the middle of nowhere without a tower in sight. Keep your expectations grounded. Read the service terms before you buy. That way, you will not be surprised when that renewal notice hits your inbox next year. It is all about knowing exactly what you are paying for.